Hey everyone, there's just something about a perfectly fried mozzarella stick. Today, I'm going to let you in on my personal, foolproof method for making them right in your own kitchen. We're talking crispy, cheesy, and absolutely irresistible. All right, let's get cooking. Okay, let's just picture it for a second. That incredible crunch of the outer shell, followed by that long, glorious, seemingly endless cheese pull. That's not just a dream. That's the goal. And I am going to show you exactly how to achieve it. With my method, you're going to get a perfect result every single time. We're talking a coating that's golden and crunchy, holding all of that delicious molten cheese right inside. No more messy blowouts or limp, disappointing snacks. Our journey to mozzarella stick perfection, it starts right now. Now, every great mozzarella stick needs an equally great dipping sauce. So before we even get to the main event, we're going to whip up this cool, creamy ranch-style dip. It gives you the perfect, refreshing contrast to those hot, savory cheese sticks. So here's what you're going to need. We're using full-fat yogurt because it gives you this wonderful tang that balances out the rich mayonnaise. And the fresh parsley and chives, they bring this vibrant, herby brightness that really makes the dip come alive. It's that combo of creamy, tangy, and fresh that makes it the perfect partner. And making the dip couldn't be simpler. You just combine all your ingredients in a bowl and stir until it's all smooth and creamy. Then you'll add the salt, give it one final mix, and pop it in the fridge to chill. This gives all those flavors time to really melt together, so it'll be perfectly cool and ready for dipping the moment those hot mozzarella sticks are done. With our dip chilling, it is time to focus on the star of the show. And the absolute key to a perfect mozzarella stick is the coating. Getting this part right is what makes all the difference. And it all starts with the right cheese. You have to use a full-fat, low-moisture mozzarella. The key phrase there is low moisture. It melts perfectly without releasing a bunch of water. See, any extra water in the cheese turns to steam when it hits the hot oil, and that steam is exactly what causes those blowouts and makes the coating soggy from the inside out. Now, this really shows you the critical difference one extra step makes. A single coat is a common mistake, and it almost always leads to cheese leaking out when you fry it. But the double coating method, that creates a strong, durable shell that guarantees a perfect sealed-in crunch. It is so worth that extra minute. So here's how the double coating process works. You'll set up 3 bowls, one for seasoned flour, one for egg wash, and one for seasoned breadcrumbs. First, you coat the cheese stick completely in the flour. Then, dip it into the egg, making sure you get every spot. Next, you roll it in breadcrumbs for that first layer. Then, it goes back into the egg wash, and finally gets a second thorough coating of breadcrumbs. This creates that essential crunchy armor. The secret to an extra flavorful crust is to season every single layer. We're adding things like garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, a pinch of oregano to both the flour and the breadcrumbs. This makes sure that every single bite is packed with savory goodness, not just the cheese on the inside. Okay, now for what might be the single most important step in this entire recipe. Once the sticks are all breaded, you're going to arrange them on a plate and put them in the freezer for at least 30 minutes. I'm serious, do not skip this step. It is absolutely crucial. It solidifies the coating and chills the cheese solid. That means it takes longer to melt in the hot oil, which gives the crust plenty of time to get perfectly golden brown without a single blowout. All right, our sticks are firm and chilled. The sauce is ready. It is time to fry. This is the final, quick step to golden perfection, so you want to have everything you need right at hand. The ideal oil temperature is around 175 degrees Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. But if you don't have a thermometer, here's a simple chef's trick. Just dip the handle of a wooden spoon into the oil. If you see steady little bubbles forming around the wood, you are good to go. If there are no bubbles, it's too cold. And if it's bubbling like crazy, it's too hot. Okay, just follow these 3 simple rules for perfect frying. 1. Fry the sticks straight from the freezer. 2. Do not overcrowd the pan. Just work in small batches of 3 or 4 at a time. This keeps the oil temperature nice and stable. And 3. Stay close. They only cook for about 60 to 90 seconds. As soon as they are golden brown, they are done. And there you have it. Perfect golden brown mozzarella sticks. Now let's talk about the best part, serving them up and enjoying them. For the ultimate experience, you've got to serve these immediately while they're hot and crispy right alongside that chilled dip. Now, if you happen to have leftovers, a quick 10 to 15 seconds in the microwave is all it takes to bring back that gooey center. And a great pro tip is to make a big batch, freeze them before you fry them, and then you can cook them straight from frozen whenever you want a quick, delicious snack. So there you have it. Proof that some of the best things in life really are fried and filled with cheese. Once you've made mozzarella sticks this way, there is no going back to the frozen aisle. I promise. Enjoy! I'm already thinking about what we should tackle next.